welcome to episode 17 of the Youth Squad Legends series with Wrexham. He's got a Wrexham shirt on finally, thanks to Coach Drew, a North American subscriber who has connections, and he sent us a note. Best of luck with YSL and FM content, loving all of it from 3,000 miles away. Keep being you, Coach Drew. What a legend. I can't thank him enough. It's a little bit too big for me. I've had to tuck it into my trousers, but I am greatly appreciative. There was definitely points in the first season where I didn't think we were going to wear one of these at all. It's a brand new season, and I have been working non-stop on the save since the last episode, 4 days back. It's been a bit of a blur, to be honest, this week. So let's go and talk changes. We start with the graphics. We've got new kits. Feast your eyes on these absolute beauties. In my personal opinion, some of the best kits that we've made. Right, let's get some regens on screen. We've done height fixers. We've done weak foot fixers. More players now play with the right foot. 250 of these regens have had their name replaced, like Alif Davison, to make them much more unique. And this is where it gets really interesting. Globally, we've not only done a dynamic potential to all the players, we've done a dynamic overall, which essentially means every single season players will be fluctuating up and down depending on a randomly allocated performance from last season. It's insane. It's pretty insane. I'm not gonna lie. It could end up with some really interesting results by the end of the save. A complete nobody is probably gonna be a superstar in the Premier League one day. Now, you will have seen me try and push a lot of playstyles on the older players at the back end of season 1 because of that improvement that they made in Title Update 3. A lot of regens now have tons of playstyles attached, and I didn't really want to see the old lads like fall by the wayside. So what we've decided upon doing is sticking a few playstyles on every single player. Boom. Now, the better performing players of last season, say Ben Smacker, they will have 3 playstyles attached. You might be thinking, boy oh boy, that's overpowered, Curtis. You're going to walk through League 2 with those playstyles. Well, let's have a look at our first opponents of this season, Sutton United. And all of a sudden, I see what you've done there. Yeah, so I devised a system to allow everybody to have a few playstyles. If they already had playstyles attached, like Lewis John had power header, had aerial, they stay, so that personality of the player remains. Sound. Takes a little bit of time, that, but I'm pretty sure I'll get some help from a couple of my subscribers. Tell you what, if you want to help, hit me up in the Discord. Players have had their positions sorted automatically. Perkusk, for instance, has become a striker. If we sell him up, he's going to develop in the right areas. There's been a couple of weak foot fixes within our team to the players who have got 5-star weak foot, just so we can add more right-footed players and it looks a bit more realistic. I mean, there's been so much. We've done a few ethnicity fixes to regens. All regens have licensed boots, licensed goalkeeper gloves. It's been a task, but I'm sure it's going to be fully worth it. To the coaches, I have decided that every single season one of our coaches will slightly get upgraded. It was randomly chosen to be Frank Matip this season, so he's gone up to 3 stars in attack coaching skills. And a new addition to the team, Clifford Mayat, or Cliff Mayat for some reason. Editing these coach names is a bit dodge. He adds to the defensive coaching. We're going to wing play, and I know that's going to make our coaches struggle to improve the players, but I really do think wing play with this formation was super effective. The dynamic potentials of all these players have been fixed as well, because that's busted like it always is. It's just going to be a way better experience, and I don't need to force play styles down these players' throats anymore. Those improvements to our team do not come for free though. Rob and Ryan really have gone to town in the pre-season, and they want that money back. Posh Cutsy, how much will it cost? About £20 million. 20 million quid. That's how much we've got to make through player sales. So there's no place for an arson. Happy to let him go. We got plenty of Icelandic players coming through. Oscar Torres can go on loan. Make sure Perpart's blocked. Spencer Neal, I'm kind of open maybe for a loan on him. Flavio Leiva's at the perfect potential to be selling. Very professional player, and I'm sure if we do sell him, he comes back once we've sorted out this team. Rami Tamer to the transfer list. Gwyn Throwen's staying. He's already got his offers blocked. Worthy, I'm happy to loan out. Traore's already going on loan to Coventry City. Zaviro Van Dinteren, I think, needs a lot of work, and potentially obviously loan glitching. Loan glitching definitely will be a thing for some of these players. Cumberbatch I really liked. Statistically, he could be a central midfielder. I think we're keeping him this season, but I'll add him to the loan list just in case we get a decent offer. Ojeda can be loaned out. Convalius is getting sold. Philokouris on the loan list. Danny Binns, definitely block offers. Artaik Barakat needs loan glitching. Philip Miller maybe needs loan glitching. Con Hunter, fraud detective, can be added to the transfer list. I really like Giacomo Cesarini, block offers. Arnie Sigvardsson, transfer listed. Gino August, transfer listed. Frederick Mavan was very, very good at the brief spells that I'd seen him at the end of last season. We're adding him to the loan list. Joseph Tambora is already getting sold. Rodrigo Rojas looks like a handful, but he's also in the position that Ben Smack is in. So maybe we loan him out. Chester Prudent, definitely a loan out. He's got far too much potential to be selling. Ben Smacker, you are staying, my friend, obviously. Nadu to the transfer list. Luke Williams probably benefits massively from a loan. He benefited a lot from just becoming a central midfielder. And apparently he's only got one play style. Yes, and now we fixed that up. He's had a bruiser. Whoa. Ivan Mikic got too much potential to be transfer listed. Svensson can be transfer listed. Kinal is transfer listed. Melanius Gabriel needs serious work. Tobias Tanner, the exact same. Anwar Balat can be transfer listed. Ronan O'Brien already looking for a sale on this lad, so definitely transfer listed. Badman Yambu, probably gonna see him out on loan this season. Tomohiro Yoka's already got blocked offers, good. Vulkavul's potential's way too high, add to loan list. Caraballo, transfer listed. Spillan's already going out on loan. Rock has blocked offers, fantastic. Bitblue could probably do with a loan. Pilato the exact same. Neves needs to block offers. Carrion to the transfer list. Jacinto to the transfer list. Jogo probably loan. Alan Richards blocked. Tomas Midyod transfer list. Darwin Cruz loan. Dory's staying exactly where he is. And Perkus Ginitblad will add him to the transfer list as well. So there's loads of transfer listed players, and it should eventually give us a lot of space to bring in youth academy players. I tell you what else I've done. Whilst adding these play styles to my opponents, I've also checked where they're weakest in the squad and subsequently signed up free agents for them, just to bolster them up a little bit. Even more work. I have been looking at the 1st of July for 4 days. I think it's time to move off it. Jacinto transfer offer. Get him gone. Tambora's departed. Spillan on loan. Convalius departs. Traore on loan. There's going to be a whole lot of transfer ins and outs, and I'll try and be as rapid fire as I can. Pilato might be going to Montpellier. Confirmation of Jacinto moving to Turkey. Whoa, how about these offers? Flooding in. It's like Football Manager. Love it. They must have improved this. So many transfer offers. Arnie Sigvardsson. Double interest between Cardiff City and Huesca. Another one's leaving. Just by the size alone, I think it's Ennio Pilato. See you in a bit. He goes to Montpellier. What on earth is that team name? Team name _131447 wants to loan Jogo. Peter Carrion could be off to Serdatrol. Movement, activity. Who's this? Arnie Sigvardsson goes to Cardiff City. Fingers crossed he doesn't shove Perry NG out of that side as Judge Baby Players. Oh, he's 75 overall. Go on, lad.
Welcome to Yuko Ike's Haiku Chronicles with your host, Yuko Ike.
Gotham whispers tales, bad signal in the night sky. It's Batman. Yambo.
Sheffield United want Eda Ojeda on loan. I've accidentally started negotiating a Tobias Tanner loan with an Irish club. Caraballo could be moving to Sutton United, so we might see him feature for our opponents in this first game coming up. Absolutely riveting stuff so far. Harrogate Town with a loan offer for Spencer Neal. Caraballo's got interest from Swindon Town. More confirmations to be had. Caraballo's gone to Sutton United. Carrion's moving away. Here's the pre-season tournament. Whack it on the highest money. Newport County would like to loan in Volker Wolf. Seems like we got an offer on the table from Crawley Town for Rami Tamer. Fuller action here. Another confirmation. TT, oi. Let's get him loan glitched. Oh, he's gone up to 69 potential. I believe this to be Rami Tamer. Off to Crawley Town, £185,000. And our budget's gone from 8 million to 12 million pounds. Loads more players being sold. Flavio Leyva, big chunk of money. He's off to Stoke City. Be great to loan out Philip Miller. Spencer Neal gets close to that Harrogate Town move. And Apele Naidu could be off to Tranmere Rovers. A loan on the table for Luke Williams moving to Salford. Jeez, try and keep up, guys. Who's this? Artak Barakat. He's moved to Watford. Joseph Go also going out on loan to team name _1314. Whatever that team is, he's gone. Who's this then? Jesus, these doors are getting some work. Eda Ojeda out on loan to Sheffield United. Spencer Neal moves to Harrogate Town for 12 months. Flavio Leyva's out the door. Apele Naidu, everybody's getting confirmed. Off to Tranmere Rovers for £500,000. There's a Per Kusk transfer offer. See you in a bit. Canales also out. Incheon United want Chester Prudent on loan. What a mad transfer window this is. Finances now £14 million. Worthy to be loaned out to Crawley Town. Happy to do it. Unbelievable. There's a loan offer here for Darwin Cruz. All of a sudden, it's the 19th of July and they want me to do some kind of friendly match. Let's just hope that no one gets injured. It's Wrexham against Charlton. We've lost 2-0 and no one's got injured. That's the main thing. I'm happy. Canales is sold to UCD. And this is Per Kusk agreeing terms with Al Khalij. Rodrigo Rojas on loan to Crystal Palace. Why does Crystal Palace want him? If they've genuinely gone out their way to make transfers better in this game, I respect it. Because this is a way better experience. Definitely need to get this loan on Melanius Gabriel to boost him up. Gino August to be sold to AFC Wimbledon. Some more confirmation. I think that's Luke Williams moving to Salford. Nice. Rojas could be going to Leicester. Ronan O'Brien to be sold to Accrington Stanley. See in a bit, you've been a decent servant. That is a permanent sale. Some of you guys are wishing for me to boost the potential of the permanently sold lads. I'll give that a think. But right now, we're going into the Youth Academy and we're starting to promote Dion Daniel, Celestine, Walter Newton, in you come. Greg McDowell, hello. Patricia Stefansson, promoted. Jaquain President, Giuliano Misijan, get in here. Pushes the first team back up to 47 players, but it's fine because now we can transfer list these guys. Philip Miller's out on loan. Glitch opportunity. Let's see what we can do here then. 71 potential, and we got him up to 72. Hey, that's an improvement. Why is Artak Barakat staying at Watford? He needs to get recalled. His 68 potential has gone up to 69 potential. Small steps, but it works. After much consideration, we're going to recall Luis Bolan. He was initially 70 potential, and we got him up to 73. Fantastic. Here's another friendly game. We're away against Portsmouth, and we lost 2-1, no injuries. Worthy has apparently been loaned out. Didn't even see that one. Gino August has been sold to AFC Wimbledon. Third choice goalkeeper Oscar Torres could potentially be loaned out to Oxford United. Badman Yambu to Newport. Double interest for Rodrigo Rojas and Ronan O'Brien. Finally, we get the confirmation of Gino August being sold. And there's Worthy to follow. What else you got for me, game? We are the movers and the shakers. Who's this? Chester Prudent loaned out to Incheon United. Ronan O'Brien sold to Swindon. Could see a loan here for Giuliano Misijan. Ivan Mikic the same. Still lots going on with Rodrigo Rojas. Dion Daniel to be sold to that team. Broma Poikana. I might have nailed that, you know. Here's a Phila Kouris loan offer. Greg McDowell could be sold to Tranmere Rovers. And our final friendly match up against Barnsley. We've drawn 1-1. Apparently, Richards has impressed in pre-season. Who's this going out the door? It's Darwin Cruz. So tall he might whack the top of the door frame. Melanius Gabriel. There's a lone glitch opportunity. Rodrigo Rojas. chooses Crystal Palace over Leicester. Let's have a look what happens to Melanius Gabriel. Garbage potential at 57. We got him to 60. 60 potential now for Melanius Gabriel. This is Dion Daniel being sold. Yes, I've said the name once, I won't say it again. Walter Newton could be going out on loan. Cumberbatch, sure, I'll accept that loan. Badman Yambu apparently rejected Newport County. That's hilarious. Will he reject Grimsby? Oh, money transfers at the top. Sandefjord and Walsall want Randolph Celestine. Jaquain President could be moving to Beijing Guan. Greg McDowell's being sold to Tranmere. Is that Randolph Celestine? He's moved to Walsall. They keep on coming. Oscar Torres loaned out to Oxford United. And just before the first game of the season, who's this? Giuliano Mizijan on loan to Aruca. Oh, Shaquain President's been sold as well. There's even more coming in. Oh my word! Another loan on the table for Melanius Gabriel. Zaviro van Dinteren. Thank goodness we get some interest in him. I tell you what, Drahida are really helping us with Tobias Tanner, aren't they? It's just all action, mate. Everything's coming through. Con Hunter might be sold off to Peral Pisalo. Alright, the current budget stands at £17 million. And before we go into our first game of the season, Posh Cutsy would like a word. Hello there, Posh Cutsy here. How are you doing? McElhenney and Reynolds would like to increase the Welsh numbers in our squad, and so we've shortlisted 5 Welsh regens that have dropped into the save this season. You may wish to sign one of these up with your allocated external transfer of this episode. It will no doubt boost the other homegrown players in your squad, but it is a very small list of players and you might not exactly get what you wish for. Okay, doodles! Yes, on this shortlist we've got Harrison Bailey, Robert Hudson, Dwayne Lee, Sam Relish, and Conor Ritu, all the Welsh regens that dropped into the save. We have the option of either signing one of these players up, who might not exactly be what we wish for in terms of transfers this episode, but will improve all the other homegrown players in the side, or we completely reject it, sign up the player that we want, and not see an improvement to the other homegrown players. It's quite a conundrum. We gotta make our minds up, because if we're not going down that road, we could sign up one of the great names that dropped this season in Lull Lawyer. Speedy, power shot plus unreasonable behaviour. So what will it be, Curtis? Lull Lawyer or Harrison Bailey? I've made my mind up. We're going for Lull. I'm sorry, but McElhenney and Reynolds, they might be a little bit p***y with me after my decision, but it is final. Stick him $1,000 on the wages. He'll be happy with that. Why has Jang Sung Chan's hair suddenly gone white? Yo, there's glitches all over the place. What's happening? Yes, we know it's a reasonable offer. I would have expected some kind of handshake. Okay, we're good to go for this new League 2 season. I am very excited. I've been watching a little bit of Sparring DK, and what he does is press X on the screen and shows even more information. Someone's got an eye above his name. Is that the player to watch? Oh, look at this. Key defensive players as well. They're playing on the counter-attack. It might be difficult. Nice to see some of the regens, Gardner, Jack, that I signed up for them, playing straight away. This is how we're going to go for the first game of the season. It's a quite expected lineup. Neves was tired though, so we've got a debut for Stefansson in central midfield. It's Sutton United against Wrexham. Welcome to Season 2. How's it gonna be? With all these play styles now active, is it gonna be way tougher for us? It might be, Flair. Hey, Purple, I think, has made the save there, pushed it onto the post. Fantastic start there by Sutton. Is this a save by our Norwegian goalkeeper? Oh, what a stop, Wesley! I was thinking that I might have been wasting my time adding play styles to my opponents, but already this is more lively. Got to a situation at the end of the first season when we started, dominating games that it was slightly a bit too easy, and I think it was because of the amount of play styles we had in comparison to the opponents. Now that disparity's gone, you see Sutton United stroking this ball around it. Jack Power shot through Wesley Purpehart. Too hot to handle. Sutton 1-0 up. Tomoharu Ioka down the line. He's getting chased frantically by Hart. Stefansson's actually had a really solid debut. Go on, Dory! Oh, he's got to hit that front post area. We're getting more into the game now. Stefansson once again. Ioka's corner kick. Be careful of Dory. He's got bullet header that almost made it through. Ioka gets it to Stefansson. Oh. Overlapped by Hart. He's got the crossing, and it's a fantastic delivery. Patrick hits the post. Great footwork by Richards in a tight spot. Come on, Danny Bins. Oh, that's a terrible slide challenge. Thankfully, they played on. Purpehart pushes away. Bentsmacher just about does enough, but he's probably going to lose the ball. Here comes Cesarini with a block. Stefansson has to move it out. It's pulsating stuff. Gwyn for Owen. Should have got that clean. Referees called for a penalty, and it's a shocking decision in my opinion. How clean do you want it, ref? That's an awful, awful call, and it might give Sutton the opportunity of going 2-0 up. That's not right at all. He's dinked it in the middle of the goal, and we have a bit of a mountain to climb. It's a shame we played quite well. Is there a lack of cohesion? Great press by Bentsmacher. That's right. Keeps on his feet. It's excellent. Tomoharu Ioka. Wonderful save by Gardiner. Kashka onto Colley. Cesarini sees the opening. That could have been a penalty, but apparently the ref has waved that one away. It's hilarious, honestly. Tomas finds Ioka. Biplu might get a delivery to Alan Richards here. It's got to be right. It's on the money. Alan Richards, top corner. Come on. Get through the middle. Ooh, Midjord might have a chance. Thomas, not on target. Oh, it's a great touch by Kashka. Could play it across. They will call that as a penalty as well, even though the shot has very much gone. I guess it's because the slide tackle is from a dodgy angle. Casimu sends Wesley Purpehart the wrong way. We've been very, very poor in defence, in all honesty. Ioka, in swinger, Richards is there! Loops over the goalkeeper, 3-2! Game's not over just yet. Midjord has helped us with that additional speed. It's Richards. Go, keep going. Is Biplu offside? No! It's Tomoharu. There's runners all over the place. Stefansson to Thomas Midjord. He goes down in a heap, but the referee doesn't want to know. And Sutton United have won this game 3-2. A brilliant match to start this season off, and I think I've done a great service to this game by adding a lot of play styles. That was brilliant. That was exactly the amount of entertainment that you should expect from a football game. Walter Newton loaned out, and Con Hunter, fraud detective, has been sold for now. Much respect to Watford trying to help us boost our attack Barakat again. Oh, I think this is Thierry Cumberbatch leaving. Loaned out to Barakas Central. Badman Yambu's gone to Grimsby. Zaviro Van Dinteren loaned out to Salford. But that is only temporary. 69 potentially starts off with, and now we got him up to 73. God, look at the loans just piling up in the first team. Oh, Tobias Tanner's been loaned out from 69 potential to 70 potential. He's moving on up in the world. Second and final game of this episode. We're away against Barrow. Let's have a look at the report. Players to watch: Telford Campbell and Mazid. They lost their last match, which is a very, very good sign. They're unbalanced as well as the play style, so it might be a win here for Wrexham. We should expect it. Barrow against Wrexham. I can't wait to see Lull's power shots come into play. Dom Telford also has power shot plus, and from what I've heard, from DK, power shot plus can put Alexander Rosenberg to shame. Is there going to be a long shot opportunity? Maybe not at that point. Neves, keep on moving. Dory finds Richards. It's 1-0 Wrexham. Good work, guys. We've been on the ropes a little bit. First 10 minutes, but we started warming into the game. And the star boy comes up with a goal. Gwyn throwing is out of position here. Miller trying to fill in. It's Danny Bins. It's a brilliant block. Need more defending here. Telford looking likely. Danny Bins about. Danny Bins doesn't really know where to go. This is Purport with a big save. Why is the goalkeeper playing outfield? Is he actually an outfield player? I should have double-checked Barrow's squad before we went into this game. At the start of the season, they did have a goalkeeper, but for some reason, they've sold him. I'm certainly not going to complain. It makes our job easier today, but also it shows how desperately needed we are to make manual transfers for these clubs. A brilliant sliding challenge there by Danny Binns. Tomoharu through the middle, Dari with that perfect first touch, and a skill shot to score! How about that from Sorin Dari? I was a little bit apprehensive. I wanted to try it. I did see the angle there at the far post. He's executed to perfection. That is one of the slickest, the most beautiful goals that you will see. Maybe a proper goalkeeper stops that. Who cares though? It's not my problem. You should have signed a goalkeeper up. Got a 2-on-2 situation, maybe 2-on-3, says Arini. Definitely Gwynthrow, he needed to mark up tighter. It's Dom Telford. He always scores against me. It's a good game of football. Garner out wide. Warren puts the cross in at the back post. It doesn't matter because Purport stopped whatever shot came his way. Full time. First win of the season. But very, very close. That's how we like to see it. This has been Cutsy. Thank you ever so much for watching this episode of Youth Squad Legends. If you've enjoyed it, then please give the video a like. If you appreciate all the effort that's gone in to trying to make this save as good as it possibly can be, then give the video a like and try and share it amongst your friends. If you're not subscribed yet, then maybe it's the time to do so and hit the bell icon for mobile notifications. A big thanks to everybody on the right-hand side supporting me financially on Patreon. We'll be getting your Adder Players and Adder Wonder Kids done soon, but tomorrow I think it's a bit of a rest day. Take care, guys. See you next time. Bye-bye.